Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heel Turn, our live weekly wrestling show and the official podcast of ProWrestling.Cool.
It's not just cool, it's that cool.
We're here to talk about this past week in the WWE, which means we're talking about Raw, SmackDown Live, 205 Live, the Mixed Match Challenge, NXT, and this past Sunday's Elimination Chamber, the last Raw pay-per-view. I'm Owen, joined as always by John.
Hopefully.
I'm Owen, joined as always by John.
Hey, and we're joined as always by everybody out there on the internet. Isn't that cool?
It's not cool.
We're streaming live over Mixler.com. Jesus Christ, I keep doing it. I keep wanting it to be on that dead platform that is only supported by people that are dead inside.
I mean Jeff Gershman.
Yeah, why do you think I said it? I mean, sometimes Alex Navarro's on there too.
Finish the plugs.
We're jokes, everybody! We're streaming live over at twitch.tv/ozoneonline and on YouTube somewhere. I don't know, type in ProWrestling.Cool in the fucking search bar. Maybe you'll find it. I don't know, and I don't really care. But what I do care about is the fact that we are monitoring the chats there and our Twitter at the Heel Turns to send us your questions and your comments, and we'll get to them as we deem fit. Owen.
John.
Everything sucks. How are you?
Everything.
Actually, sorry, let me do a new take on that. The whole world's gone to hell. Well, how are you?
My personal world is kind of okay. I mean, the Oscars are coming up on Sunday. And I've only got 3 more movies to see, because I've seen 2 of the last 5 for Best Picture. Pretty exciting. I'm starting to get my picks around. I'm starting to hear a bunch of rumors and all that. And I'm seeing them I guess by Sunday morning, I'll have my picks locked in. Very excited.
All right. Very cool.
Yeah, so I'm ignoring the hellfire of the world by watching the escapist form of movies, including the very escapist 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri.
Oh yes, of course.
Totally has nothing to do with the real world.
Nope, nothing. It's just about, look at these. It's actually little. People don't really know this. It's actually the secret last Narnia book.
Oh, okay. I was
you see, one of the billboards says the lion, the other one says the witch, and the third one says the wardrobe.
No, actually, the third one says Woody Harrelson.
Fuck. Well, I mean, look, man, I didn't want to spoil the movie, but like, as we all find out, the secret twist is that Woody Harrelson has actually been the wardrobe the entire time.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
and then he opens up his chest, and Aslan bounces out, and he's like, "Yo, man, I'm Jesus."
Yeah, that is actually how the movie ended. Very weird. That movie is actually really good. People should, go watch that.
Right,
I think Frances McDormand's gonna win Best Actress for that role. I can't definitively say that yet because I think I have one more movie to watch. But yeah, she's gonna win.
All right, then.
I also think Sam Rockwell is going to win for Best Supporting Actor from that movie. Because he plays it's a real stretch, this cop character he plays. He's, super racist. And, wheels his gun around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, totally fictitious. It's really wild.
All right, then.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Rockwell's cool. He's not in enough stuff. I can't even think of the last movie he was in. I mean, I can think of Moon, which is fucking amazing, but that movie feels like it's so goddamn old now. Has to have been something after that, right?
I mean, I could fact check that while you talk about what you're.
I really like Sam Rockwell in Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
I have not seen that.
That is a great fucking movie. Charlie Kaufman has disowned it because he says that George Clooney changed too much of his script, but I don't care. That movie's fucking awesome.
Oh, hey John, using Cowboys and Aliens.
Oh Jesus! I forgot that even existed.
Yep.
I think everybody involved in that movie would like to forget it existed. I mean, except for Harrison Ford, because he doesn't remember it happening because he was too high during the whole thing. Word indeed. Owen, I too have been living in a fantasy world to escape the fact that life is a hell, whole world is a fuck.
Yeah.
By which I mean in the brief periods I have between working and not wanting to and wanting to die. So basically, whenever I'm on the train going to and from work, I've been playing a video game.
What are those?
It's a.
No, excuse me. Hold on. I have to say it
pile of
correctly.
secrets.
We're on the internet. What are those?
It's so old now.
They do that joke.
It didn't stop. I know, and it didn't stop me from laughing at it and being
not.
like, I can't fucking believe you actually did a fucking what are those joke in 2018, but fuck it.
Fuck it. Memes are forever, man.
Some memes are forever. It's true.
Mm-hmm. But
oh, and I've been playing Night in the Woods.
I've heard this is a good game.
It is wonderful.
I've thought about it, playing it, but then the more I hear about it and how it's like too real, I'm like, nah, I don't think I need that right now.
It speaks to me in a very personal way that I really connect with, and like,
is that good or bad?
I think it's good. I think, it's granted that's also, it goes into a lot of my personal experience, like not to, go too deep into things here because it's not the time. I feel a very strong connection with the main character, May. Like there are many parts of May's who she is and what she is about and like the journey that she is going on that in many ways I feel like I see the parallels to myself in it, and it does, granted, so take that for what you will, and but I do feel a very strong connection to this game. I think it's incredibly funny. I have laughed so many times at it. Like I think the art is beautiful, just like the way it animates is absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, the writing is super sharp. The characters are really fully formed and well realized. Yeah, I can't speak highly of it enough. I'm not finished with it. Like I don't even know how far I am, but like I think it's just such a sweet and wonderful, and also like I don't know how real it gets. Like I kind of can see how it will get more real as time goes on, but it's also a game that has a lot of levity to it, and like a lot of those real moments are like couched in like kind of being funny and ridiculous. Like there's a scene where you go to the woods of Name, and there's a party in the woods where it's basically just like, a bunch of people, a bunch of your friends like are back from college and all this for the weekend, and they're just having a party in the woods, and you just progressively get drunker and just like have conversations with your friends and like work up the courage to talk to your ex or whatever. And like, again, shit gets kind of real there, and like May kind of makes a scene and everything, but it's also still incredibly funny and charming, which I think makes those real moments like have a lot more strength, even when it reminds me a lot of Persona 4 in tone in some ways, not in the sense of like being the same thing or being like all that similar, but in the sense of being like, despite the fact that some actual real shit is going on, this is a fucking murder mystery, and like people are dying and ending up in fucking telephone poles. But it's still charming, and like everybody's kind of having fun and a good time, even when there's something dealing with serious things, like your friend B, like the alligator girl, who is dealing with some very real shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's very sweet. I think you should definitely play it. It's a great thing to have on my Switch.
I will need to find time because I still need to play Bayonetta. And the last time we talked, I still have not had a chance to play it more.
I am stuck on the same chapter that I was stuck on last time we talked. Or actually, no, because I hadn't played it last time we talked. And now I've played it, and I am stuck.
Mm-hmm.
That game is hard.
I bet. Well, again, I have not played it, but once I start getting deeper into it, I will let you know when I'm having a lot of trouble.
All right, then.
Sir, are you ready to get into wrestling news?
Before we talk about wrestling news, I have one more thing to talk about.
Uh-oh.
And it's about wrestling.
But it's not news.
It's an amoosh boosh, if you will. I mean, it's news in the sense that it's something that happened.
Do tell.
So, Owen, before I watched the Next this night...
What now?
The NXT. The Next.
Oh, you mean next?
No, there's no E in there. It's Next.
All right, fine.
Just saying. Anyway, before I watched NXT tonight, I turned on WWE Network a couple minutes early, which is kind of uncharacteristic for me. Because usually ended up turning on the episode like 15 minutes into it being on.
Okay.
But so I turned it on and had the live stream running in the background. And what is it that I see but them airing a promo, a scene from WWE Storytime.
Oh no.
In which Mojo Rawley is basically telling a story of this one time that he was in the club and he took a disgusting smelly shit.
What?
And everybody was upset.
Wait, did he show on the dance floor?
No, it was in the bathroom.
Okay.
And I watched this and I said, yeah, you know what? This definitely deserved to be the worst show of last year.
Yeah.
WWE Storytime, probably the worst show of this year too.
Luckily, we don't have Oscar here to try to defend it because he was very upset that we picked it as the worst.
Fucking what?
I don't know if you know this. Our friend Oscar has the worst takes.
Can we give him a column on the website? Just bad, like the opposite of hot take, bad take?
No, because we don't need that kind of stuff on this website. We have standards, sir. Very low standards, but even he somehow squeezes under it.
I still want to hear his defense of WWE 2K18.
Oh, he's talked in length about WWE 2K18. Did you listen to that pre-show we did?
No.
When he was in the house, he talked all about it. Oh boy.
What did he say?
He admits it's a bad game, but he likes the story stuff because he's a nightmare person.
The story stuff isn't even that interesting. It's like, especially now that they don't have, get yelled at by fucking digital Bill DeMott.
Also, Rhythm Bastard says that the opposite of a hot take is a frozen take.
Yeah, you're actually right there, Rhythm Bastard. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway!
Are you ready for wrestling news?
I mean, I'm making this weird, creepy face that can only say one thing. Let's talk about wrestling.
Also, this is an audio podcast, so that does not play,
But we are on Twitch, and you can see me talking at you.
But, John, you know what does play? It's the wrestling news.
Play the fucking song.
Hey, John.
Oh, and I have some news for you.
Oh, no.
I watched that Nick Swardson, I smoke weed every day in my life, I don't give a fuck video again.
Yeah?
Our news theme is in that.
Perfect. Of course it is. Only top quality people use that royalty-free sound.
Nick Swardson is not a quality person, but that is a quality sketch still.
That's what I meant.
I'll post that in the Twitch chat.
Please do. But John,
video shaming it up.
We have one news story this week, but it's a big one.
Is it a good one?
No.
Fuck!
I mean, it's not like the world is on fire. It's not like Jeff Jarrett's in the Hall of Fame again.
I still don't understand it.
Oh, you know what's funny? They announced that that kid is going to be the Warrior Award recipient.
Oh yeah, that kid.
His nickname is Little JJ. So we got two double J's going in the Hall of Fame the same year.
It's deserved and worth it.
That's the only reason they're putting Jeff Jarrett in. They wanted to make that joke. Literally the only reason. There's no other reason Jeff Jarrett would go in the Hall of Fame.
I don't know if that's true.
Besides all that Global Force bullshit that I speculated the other week.
I definitely don't think that's true.
Mm-mm. But John,
just say. Yes, Owen.
The big bit of news that we have this week is all the shit going on with Brock Lesnar and Dana White. Because more stuff broke today. Did you hear about what broke today?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about here. I'm actually I have some news for you, things that we usually don't talk about here. I'm looking at the names of some of the people that have been in our chat tonight.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about that.
One of you, I'm not going to say who you are. You know who you are. Fuck you.
Yeah, they got banned. Don't worry.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about how rough the Twitch chat has been tonight.
Twitch.tv/Ozone Online. Be a fucking person that's not a Nazi in our chat. I'll read your questions. Shit. Fuck, I don't know.
Yep. Don't worry, we have a few mods in there now to take care of all that. But John, we need to talk about Dana White and Brock Lesnar. Because the thing that broke today from, well, the first source I got it from was ESPN, but then a bunch of other people I was talking to also mentioned this, is Dana White is publicly going out there saying there is a, quote, very, very good chance, end quote, that Brock Lesnar will return to the UFC.
Yeah, I've heard the rumors that they are interested in the Brock Lesnar fighting the John Jones.
The John Jones is not going to happen. Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know anything about UFC.
Dude, the whole
John
thing
Jones not a
this week about him and the drug testing shit. Like, he's never going to fight again. That dude is fucked up.
What, did he fucking fail another test again?
No, not that he failed another test. It's from the same test he failed recently. They had all this time to try to, like, build a case to defend him. And then he had the conference the other day, and essentially it was someone spiked my thing illegally. And then the commission's
That's about right.
The commission's like, yo, dog, you failed like so many times. You're full of shit.
No, he's full of HGH.
Same thing.
Yeah, I guess you're right there.
But yeah, John Jones is not gonna fight in UFC again.
All right,
no way.
More power to him, I guess.
And that's why they're getting Brock Lesnar. Because that's not a rumor anymore. It's Dana White going out there saying, yo, we're going to get Brock Lesnar when his contract is up with WWE.
Brock Lesnar versus CM Punk. Fucking book it.
No. CM Punk's going to fight again, but I don't want him to.
I don't want him to.
You do or don't?
I do.
Why?
Because I'm ready to see him get his ass kicked again.
Again, okay. But yeah.
You thought that I think that CM Punk is going to win?
Well, if he fights the Green Ranger, maybe.
I believe that the Green Ranger could probably kick his ass.
I don't think so. Not if they don't have any wires and, explosions when he hits them. CM Punk is not a putty patroller.
Motherfucker, Green Ranger can summon the goddamn dragon sword to crush CM Punk.
Can he? Well, no, now it's the Tiger Zord. He became the White Ranger.
No, we don't talk about the White Power Ranger. That is not a thing that we discuss. Again, we're bringing it back to our friend of the chat there.
I mean,
you don't need him coming back.
Very on brand for Twitch.
Very on brand for the internet. If we're going to be
they're going to kick us off this service. But yeah, have you been following all this Brock Lesnar stuff? Because a lot of people who are like not in the know have been like coming at me on Discord asking me about it, and
no, I haven't followed anything about it.
A lot of fake stuff's been going around and speculation that people are putting on the news as fact. Just not true.
I've heard some speculation that I find really interesting.
Well, first let me tell you about Sunday, and then you can...
It's not about Brock, though.
Oh, okay. Well, on Sunday...
I guess it's sort of about Brock, but we'll get to it.
On Sunday, the Elimination Chamber was in Las Vegas.
It sure was.
Brock Lesnar was in Las Vegas.
He sure was, apparently, because you said that. I mean, also the Rom Dog said it.
He was not at the T-Mobile Arena. That's the arena that the Chamber was at.
He sure wasn't.
Instead, he was hanging out with Dana White.
You had mentioned this before.
And Dana White.
So did the Roman.
Dana White posted on the Instagram a picture with him and a wiki face. It's him and Brock Lesnar, and I can confirm that was taken on Sunday. That's not a stock photo that he just did there to mess with the WWE. That's an actual
what does it mean?
No, you know what it means.
I don't know, man. Like, they crucified the big boss man, and they asked, "What does it mean?"
There's a different time, John.
It must become some kind of symbol.
But yeah, so we had that happen at the Elimination Chamber. Then on Monday night, they had been promoting a face-to-face for Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. And then Roman Reigns comes out and cuts that promo about him not showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's my question. Do you think he just legit didn't show up and they had to rewrite the show at the last second?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I mean, I could see it. I could certainly see it happening, but I could also certainly see it being a work, brother.
Well, let me tell you that it is a work.
Okay.
It's because here's the thing. Paul Heyman was also not there.
Yeah.
What actually happened is they had the face-to-face planned. Then all the buzz about the photo got out, and WWE thought, well, wouldn't it be better if we built on that? And instead of having a face-to-face where Brock Lesnar is the face and Roman Reigns gets booed, we have Brock not show up and then let Roman cut a vicious promo, thereby getting, the face reaction that he did.
Can we just skip ahead to talking about that segment?
I mean, we can talk about that in the news since this is the topic. You can talk about it.
All right, let's do it. Would you like to read what I have titled this in my notes?
Oh, we're gonna do that. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna read that. You read it.
Okay, guys. So here's how Roman Reigns is like Donald Trump.
Oh, God. Okay.
You know how every time our idiot president makes a speech where he doesn't, trip over his own dick and say something stupid and racist, and, basically how anytime he proves that he can read off of a teleprompter without, slurring or saying something racist or basically the N-word, that the fucking media is always tripping over their dicks to be like, oh man, he's so presidential. This is the day that Donald Trump became president of America.
I don't like any of this.
I feel like that's how I am. That is how this Roman Reigns promo makes me feel. It was fine. What he said was fine. It was understandable. He came at it from a place that I feel is reasonable and makes sense for his character and the way that they have tried to sell his character in the past. I will even admit that he did it generally a little bit better than the way that they have tried to sell his character in the past. Although, let's be fucking fair here. This is basically the same shit they did the last time he fought Brock. Of being like, this is in my blood. I'm a Samoan family. One versus all, garbage derp.
Yeah.
I can, I will.
Yeah, but when he did that last time, he was in a television studio.
They still suck shit. That's the point.
I think this was good. I think this was a good promo.
I thought it was fine, but it's also, I feel like people are rushing to be like, wow, this is the greatest, this is the best thing Roman Reigns has ever done. This is the, like, it feels like people are rushing in, you know, in the same way that people, like, our stupid fucking media who wants to just, like, pretend that everything is fine and normalize everything, rushes in to be like, hey, Donald Trump became a president today, like, when he doesn't fuck up. Like, this just feels like everybody rushing in to be like, oh man, Roman actually proved that he's deserving of the top spot and, like, you know, a real main event guy.
Who's saying this?
I just feel like that's the fucking tone that I see from people just being like, oh, this promo was so great. This promo was so good. It's the same shit he's always done.
Hold on, John. You're telling me that there's hyperbole on the internet?
Yeah, I guess that is what I'm telling you. Is that shit. Like, yeah, people on the internet have an opinion that I don't have, and I weird.
I think you know what? If people want to think that, go on them. It's not his best promo. The best promo was the night after he beat the Undertaker. That'll always be his best promo ever. But this was competent, and you know, it was a shoot, brother, even though clearly it wasn't actually a shoot. But you know, he got the crowd behind him, and that's the huge success there, is that he got a crowd to cheer him, especially after the bullshit that happened at Elimination Chamber. That's his big that's the big, you know, win he got out of this promo. Like, he's still Roman Reigns, he's still not good, but you know, since we're gonna be on this long road to WrestleMania, at least he's starting on the right foot. I'm sure.
But is it really gonna last?
No, that's what I'm saying. He's on the right foot now. We just need them not to interact ever until the show, because as soon as they're in the same building together, he's clearly gonna be the heel again. But yeah, I'm gonna chalk that up as a victory for Roman and the WWE for orchestrating that with Brock not being there. That was a very smart move on their part. Yeah,
that is a smart move on their part. They did that well. And as for the Roman promo itself, it was fine, but it wasn't that great. Chill out.
Yeah.
Internet.
And to wrap up this news story, a lot of people are asking me, like, well, you know, what are they building up backup plans in case Brock Lesnar no shows WrestleMania? Because, you know,
I heard that the answer is yes, and I also heard that, and this is like complete dirt sheet speculation, and maybe like sub dirt sheet speculation, so don't fucking like take this with anything but like not even a grain of salt. Just like take the whole goddamn salt shaker with it.
I'll evaluate this claim.
There is some speculation going around that, hey, remember that story that was a while ago where
you're talking about this? No.
Oh yeah, with the man what said that he sold the HGH to the Rom Dog and the Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
I've heard some speculation going around that, like, there might actually be some traction to that story, and it's kind of getting more confirmed, potentially, and they might have to do something about Roman.
I doubt that.
I doubt it, too. Like, that seems like some total horse shit. But
let me explain this to you. Because number
one,
I'm
just saying, dog, what if they did that match, but they had fucking Braun Strowman beat Brock Lesnar?
No.
Come on, though!
Let me explain to you. Number one, the WWE has a very extensive drug testing policy for their full-time performers, which Roman Reigns is. If he was on this shit, you know, you've seen some major stars take suspensions before due to failing drug tests. Even Roman Reigns at one point. So they know if he's on stuff or not.
And that wasn't even like HGH show. That was fucking, you know.
Yeah.
That's Adderall.
Exactly. So if he was on HGH, they would know. And the second thing is, remember Brock Lesnar having the whole thing right before SummerSlam where he had that UFC fight and then he tested positive? And then, and then the WWE did jack shit and he main evented SummerSlam?
Yeah, and that's kind of more what I mean, is that, like, that's more where I was going to go with this is, yo, dog, You really think WWE is actually going to give a shit about one of their like biggest names doing here?
Yeah, this is nothing's gonna happen.
No, I wasn't saying like anything's going to happen. I'm just saying, yo, what if Brock Lesnar though with Braun?
No,
They can bing bong it up, bing bong champion.
I wish they would. Also, the other rumor that people are trying to say about Braun is I don't think it's happening either. Because people are idiots. And they're saying, oh, they're clearly going to have Braun Strowman team with Ronda Rousey.
What? Why? No.
Because they're like, oh, remember the SummerSlam thing? I'm like, yeah, no one remembers the SummerSlam thing except for me, because I'm an idiot.
I don't remember the SummerSlam thing.
Not SummerSlam, Survivor Series. Where it ended with Braun Strowman beating up Triple H. And then they never followed up on it.
Yeah, because it didn't matter.
Exactly. They're not going to revisit that for this.
Why would they why would they revisit that when they can do the fucking thing that they actually want to do, which is it's fucking Kurt Angle. And also Kurt Angle was the story that was the fucking mattered in that match.
Exactly. It's going to be
They just threw Braun Strowman beating up Triple H as a fucking gimme because they know that the crowd fucking likes Braun and hates Triple H.
Yeah.
Which, in fairness, I hate Triple H too, so, you know. Yeah,
kind of like the end of Elimination Chamber, where Braun Strowman beat up the person at the end of the show, and then it doesn't matter. Because Braun is busy getting ready to go for the Intercontinental title.
It doesn't even seem like that's happening anymore.
Oh, I think it's going to happen. A lot of people are speculating it's going to be a triple threat for the title. I say they're going to do the thing that they do every year.
They're going to do a ladder match?
Ladder match.
I mean, they didn't do it last year.
But they should bring it back.
Remember the Great Intercontinental Championship match from last year's WrestleMania?
Nope.
You're right, because it wasn't on WrestleMania.
And I know. That's what I'm getting at. They should do the ladder match. They should have Braun Strowman bring back the gold ladder. Think about it.
Why would Braun
put Mark Henry in the match with him?
What about the polka dot ladder?
That's property of Ring of Honor now.
I don't know. I mean, still own the Stardust character.
I don't think they even know what that is anymore. The Cosmic Ladder.
Stardust.
Yeah. That's it for the news, unless you got anything.
I have the most important news, Owen.
Is it actual news, or are you going to do this as a transition?
Elimination Chamber happened on Sunday!
There it is.
It was a show!
Hey, John, where's your review?
It's coming.
So, look out for April when his review of Elimination Chamber goes up.
Here's a quick version of it. It's taken me a while to formulate my thoughts because I've had a lot of changing opinions about this pay-per-view. Because at first I was like...
That's the point. You're supposed to just get your quick reaction. And then be wrong.
Because first I was like, this pay-per-view was good! And then I think about more, it's like... the Elimination Chamber matches were good! And that's kind of where I've come on it.
Yeah.
Those Elimination Chamber matches were good. One of them was great.
One of them was okay.
The other one was very good. Admittedly, they both had, like, don't get me wrong here, they both had, like, the same sort of structural issues, and, like, they both kind of mirrored each other in mistakes there. But hear me out here, Owen.
What?
One of them had Bing Bong.
Oh, yay. That was so worth it.
And Bing Bong fucking murdered everyone except that one guy.
With really terrible looking power slams.
They were fine.
I don't know.
They were fine. They looked like basically the only one that didn't look super great was the one on Cena. And who cares?
Okay.
Because what matters is, yo, motherfucker just pinned Cena.
Everyone pinned Cena.
It's still real to me, damn it. Come on.
Seth Rollins pinned Cena, so clearly it doesn't matter.
It's still real to me.
The one cool thing he did was throwing the Miz off top of the thing.
That's pretty cool. No, he did a lot of cool shit. There was a lot of fun stuff. I'm not going to say that, like, you know...
Okay, the cool spot where everyone pinned him off the powerbomb was good. That
was really fun. Like, I thought that there was a bunch of cool shit. Like, you know, especially with the ending, him fucking damn pod door, pod wall, whatever it is.
It's a door.
Door, pod, wall, same difference. Anyway, like, the point is, I thought it was cool. I'm not going to say that, like, you know, there weren't missed opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not just for Braun, but for this entire match. I mean, come on. They didn't have Elias playing guitar in the cage.
What they did?
I mean, yeah, they had the beginning, but I wanted Elias to be playing guitar in the pod that entire match.
No.
That would have been so fucking good.
No, I think that would have been too much. That would have been too much, Elias.
No, that's exactly it. It would have been too much. It would have made everybody angry. So then when Braun fucking, like, comes out and the first thing he does is just bashes through the fucking pod and murders Elias, it would have been great.
Maybe.
It would have been great. It would have gotten, like, the biggest fucking pop ever.
The Braun stuff was cool. The problem is that he looked like such a bitch at the end.
Look, I'm not going to sit here and say that I like that ending.
John,
that ending was a bummer.
Everyone pinned him and he kicked out. You had 2 spears and he's done.
Look, man. Fisk, birds gotta fly, and Rom Dog the yard dog gotta look strong.
Does he, though? At the expense of Braun's huge, momentum he got in that match?
Bro, this is the problem, the Braun Strowman conversation for the past year. Roman or Brock kills his fucking, like, Braun gets all this fucking momentum, does all this cool shit, looks like the fucking best, and only for Roman or Brock to fucking kill his momentum. And they just pretend like it didn't fucking happen.
See, and also
for the most part, the audience accepts it because Braun is so fucking cool and so fucking over.
But here's the thing, they build him up so much in this match, and now what's he gonna do at WrestleMania?
I don't know.
Maybe he'll be in a celebrity spot. He'll be backstage with some celebrity. That'll be his bit. That's it.
Maybe he'll win the Andre.
But does he need to?
Did Big Show need to?
No, and it was bad. Like, Mojo at least did something with it.
Did he?
Hey, he tried to get those kids to join his cult. That was worth it.
Did he, though? Like, I feel like that's like saying, hey, Cesaro really did something with it. He had Paul Heyman cradle the statue like a baby after Jack Swagger broke it.
Worth it.
Also, remember Cesaro and Paul Heyman?
Yeah, that was okay.
No, it wasn't.
Excuse me.
And that's the problem. It should have been amazing.
Me? What about that one show where Cesaro had an eye patch?
That wasn't because of Paul Heyman.
Paul Heyman was with him. He looked awesome.
Someone fucked up his eye.
He looked
awesome. Look awesome. He did look awesome.
With Paul Heyman and him being Big Boss, it was great.
He did look awesome. Don't get me wrong. He looked like fucking M. Bison. I was way into it.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. He looked like Sagat.
But point is, Braun Strowman...
Sagat, but dressed like M. Bison. That's what made it good.
Braun Strowman does not need to win the Andre Battle Royal. Shouldn't even be in it.
No, he shouldn't, but he should be fighting fucking Brock instead of Roman, so what are you gonna do? Or actually, no, fuck that, he should just be champion.
How about this? What if Johnny Gargano wins the Battle Royal?
Well, that's not going to happen.
And then afterward, he gets attacked by Ciampa.
Well, that's definitely not going to happen.
Well, we got time. We have time before we have to make predictions on that. But yeah, we should talk about the other Elimination Chamber, the women's one.
Yeah, women's match was fun.
I liked it more than the men's.
I thought that the wrestling was very well done. I thought that everybody in it looked very good. Well, okay. I thought the 5 people in it looked very good.
Except for, no, 4.
Oh, who else did you think not look good?
It was both members of Absolution.
Oh, yeah. I thought Sonya was fine.
I think Sonya being in there alone with Bailey was awful. At the beginning, like, it felt like they were just like saying, "Please, for the love of God, someone come in here. We have nothing we're doing right now. We can't put together a string of good moves."
And
then Mandy came in. Then they could tell a story of the 2-on-1, and then Sasha came
in. Whoops, Mandy's actually terrible.
Oh yeah, of course she is. But at least
she's real bad.
At least they were able to try to tell a story with it, so that was good. That's what I liked about this match. It had a lot of story. Like, all the teams together.
Okay, but hear me out here. It had a lot of story at the expense of all the fucking stories they've been building to for weeks. They fucking broke everything. Like, why do you have this whole thing of fucking, like, Mickie James getting saved by Alexa Bliss, and all these things, all this fucking, like, a character building that they're in there, and you don't have fucking Mickie James and Alexa Bliss ever interact!
I know, but that was perfect. I liked it.
It's fucking terrible!
I liked it because Alexa's like, yeah, I'm gonna be last. Mickey's gonna be in there to help me. Oh shit, she got eliminated. I'm fucked. Like, that was a nice twist on it.
It was fucking
like
stupid.
Alexa's like, please, Mickey, hang in there so we can work together. Like, nope, Ashley, Alexa, you're
But there's actually no fucking sense that they would work together. It's not like they made it seem like in any of that fucking shit that, like, oh man, Mickey and Alexa are like friends again and this is gonna be great. Although they did try to fucking lean into that on Monday and it was like, nope, this isn't happening.
I think Mickey's
nobody's buying this shit.
I like them being heels together again. But see, like, the backstabbing story already happened with Sasha and Bailey. With Sasha and Bailey turning on each other when they were fighting Bliss.
And it was like,
But yeah, they still won't turn Sasha all the way, and it's
no, they won't, and that's why it's stupid.
No, they're going to at WrestleMania maybe.
They've done this shit. No, I don't fucking believe them anymore. They've done this too many fucking times.
I know, but
like,
I really
and they just have, and like they fucking cut believability by just having Sasha do it at like the stupidest, most inopportune time. Ditto, by the way, in even worse fashion, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns fighting Braun.
Well, it's
motherfuckers, you're working together to beat the big, strong guy who's killing everybody, and fucking mark-ass Seth Rollins is gonna be like, no, I'm actually gonna try and pin you now, Roman.
Was because he realized, I don't want to be one-on-one with the Ram Dog because Ram Dog's gotta look strong.
Look at how that went for him.
Yeah, the person
now he's fighting for the Intercontinental Championship.
But yeah, the person who went one-on-one with Ram Dog lost. So yeah, it made sense.
Except it got pinned by the guy that lost to the Ram Dog, so, you know.
But to be fair, everyone did.
Yeah. And?
Anyway, back to the women's
Seth Rollins is still dumb, that's what matters.
Anyway, back to the women's one. I liked...
Also, in that men's match, Miz was there.
Who cares about the Miz?
I like the Miz.
In the context of that match, who cares about the Miz?
Yeah, true.
But let me get back to the women's match and talk about how I enjoyed the story with Alexa Bliss running around on top of the cage and everyone chasing her. I thought that was really fun.
I thought that went on for too long.
I thought it was funny.
I also thought that they did a poor job of... No, you're just, like, not trying to chase her. You could catch her. She's not that fast. You could get her.
Oh, weird. Like, people have trouble climbing ladders.
It wasn't even that. It was literally like you're literally 2 inches away from her. Like, you could reach just the slightest little bit and get her, but you're like, oh no, it's just out of my grasp. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. I liked it. Oh, and the right person won.
Yeah, Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
I like Alexa.
Hmm?
Yeah, Alexa's cool. I don't know what else to say. That promo was great. Sasha's a dork.
What?
That promo was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Great contribution, Owen.
I don't want to talk about Sasha.
She's cool. She's a good wrestle lady.
She was good later in the week on Tuesday. I'll talk about her then, but I don't like Sasha as a promo. I just don't.
Well, it's a good thing she didn't cut any.
Oh, I thought you were saying she cut a promo.
No, Alexa cut a promo. What are you talking about?
John, you made me just do something in the chat room. Throw me off here. Jeez.
Whatever, man.
Alexa is great as a promo.
Forever ago.
If we're talking about Alexa, Alexa's great as a promo. She is the best promo in the women's division. That's why she has the belt, not because she wrestles good, because she's good at promo.
Although all that said, the Twisted Bliss off the top of the pod was really cool.
Oh yeah, it was.
That was really cool.
Because she's so tiny.
I do kind of wish that like Sasha's roll through looked better.
Sasha's not that good.
No, that's the problem. Sasha's great. She's always been great.
Yeah,
but we're in a it's no one wins everything terrible, and I'm just talking about Vegas. And that Elimination Chamber.
What'd you say there, John?
Did you lose me for a second there?
I did lose you for a second.
And that's Elimination Chamber.
Great.
Nothing else happened. The show was 2 matches. It was an hour long.
Yep, that's exactly how it went. Yep, nothing else happened. No beach balls.
Prove otherwise.
No beach balls. No waves.
I bet Cesaro was pissed.
Why?
This is his opinion of beach ball.
Yeah. Well, you know.
The crowd tears him to pieces.
Yeah, we're having a bit of issues hearing you, John. But yeah, we don't need to we don't need to talk about the rest of the show, John.
We probably should talk about some of it.
No, we shouldn't. Nothing else happened. There was no. I told you, there's no beach balls in this show. Nothing else happened. There's no tag match. There's no tag match that was real terrible and didn't mean anything. There's no.
It's pretty dumb.
It
was pretty.
War.
You know what was great though?
What?
When they did that tag match again on Monday, 2 out of 3 falls.
Nope.
Guess who won both of the falls?
Yeah, I know.
Guess how good it was.
It was not good. I didn't watch Raw, so I don't know.
Well, let me give you a hint. Wasn't great.
What? Titus Worldwide wasn't good in a wrestle match? I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all.
No, how could great charismatic wrestler Apollo be a non-starter? That's actually kind of mean. I thought Apollo was good.
Yeah.
Every time I watched Apollo, especially in the Elimination Chamber match, like I just watched him like, man, they need to actually give him a fucking character because like he is exciting as shit to watch.
It's a character.
What is his character?
Cheerful black guy.
I mean a real character, not a fucking goddamn Michael Hayes character.
No, that's all they got. That's what they gave the New Day.
Yes, I know Michael Hayes is all they got. It's always been all they got. Been that way for years.
I'm just saying, they gave that to the New Day, and look, they made it work. This World War's gotta do the same thing. You know what I'm getting at.
No.
They gotta bring back, what was his name? Flapjack Patterson?
Oh, Pancake Patterson. Jesus
Pancake
Christ.
Patterson, yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yep. Hey.
He flattens fools.
Exactly. Pancakes are in. Have Pancake Patterson versus the New Day at WrestleMania. Let's go.
Was Pancake Patterson supposed to be Darren's uncle or Titus's uncle? I'm not sure.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Okay. Oh, are Titus and Darren supposed to be related?
Yes. All according to WWE, all black people are related.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Just like
I'm
all
not
Samoans.
even giving that a heel turn. I'm giving that a Nia and Asuka was terrible, just like that joke.
You don't need to talk about this, John. I don't know why
No,
you
it
keep
was
talking
even
about.
worse than that.
Stop talking about this pay-per-view, John.
We need to talk about Matt Hardy versus Bray Wyatt because they're fucking doing it again. Did you see Monday?
I saw the promo. That's all I needed.
Why are they doing this again?
John, no.
Why don't they stop? Why do they hate us?
Because they're bad.
They hate us.
Yeah.
They hate us.
I know. Bad.
To death.
John, I have a question for you.
What?
Why are we still talking about this bad pay-per-view?
Because you need to know.
No, I don't. The people can't handle this.
You need to know about Ronda Rousey.
Oh, boy. Okay. How about this is the last thing we talk about, then we transition into Raw.
I mean, we're going to transition to Raw because A, this is the last thing to talk about, and B, it dovetails nicely into what happened on Raw, which also sucked.
No, I disagree. I think the Raw promo was a million times better.
It was better.
I liked it. I actually thought it redeemed Ronda Rousey. But please, tell me about Sunday.
Sunday was fucking bad. Ronda Rousey doesn't know how to talk.
No, that's not true. You and I privately had this conversation. She had some issues. She had some nerves. The crowd was not being very nice. It all built up to her like not having a good time her first time on a WWE microphone in front of a large crowd.
That is also true. The crowd was dicks.
Yeah, and that's why her UFC friends had to start a chant from ringside that was mic'd very loudly to try to help support her. And you know what? I have to support Ronda Rousey. You know why? She and I high five, therefore we are friends now. It's canon.
Fucking sell out.
It's canon.
Fucking sell out.
Cameras caught it. It's canon. We're friends now.
Fucking sell out. They also caught you high fiving Stephanie, you fucking mark ass motherfucker.
She and I are friends now.
I'm still mad about that.
Don't know if you know this, John. She started the women's revolution. This is canon.
Tell me why you liked Monday's segment.
I liked Monday's segment because they've tailored this more to Ronda's strength of, hey, she's real good at running out looking pissed off, and then actually cut like a comfortable promo talking some mad shit, and then Kurt Angle happened.
Kurt Angle sure happened, all right.
Yeah. Also, Kurt Angle happened on Sunday, but he happened like better on Monday a little bit.
One of these days, Angle.
He didn't say
I'm gonna punch you in the face.
He didn't say WrestleMania 21 this time. Which did you see the highlights video they made for Sunday's segment where they masterfully edited it so he said WrestleMania 31 on the first try?
Yeah, I did.
That was pretty impressive. It was pretty seamless. I was pretty impressed with it. But yeah, this segment was good. It was Kurt Angle begging for his job pretty much, and saying that they lied even though they clearly didn't. And Ronda sounded more comfortable. She's like played her role well. Stephanie was a giant asshole by a fake apologizing to the Max And then Triple H clocked Kurt Angle, and it was good. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, it was fine.
I think it was a huge improvement and showed that, hey, Ronda, when can get more comfortable, can be utilized more properly, and she might actually do well in the WWE. We just need to see how she works in the ring.
I'm not gonna sit here and say that it wasn't much better. It definitely was. There's nowhere to go but up after Sunday, because Jesus.
True.
But yeah, I still think she's kind of awkward.
I think less so. I think she's got room to grow, and she's gonna in the long run. I think she's gonna do really well. I just need to see her wrestle, though.
Yeah, I guess.
I just don't want her to.
This is gonna sound mean.
It is,
and it's probably a lot meaner than I intended.
All right, let's be mean, John.
But you know what? For fucking Ronda Rousey, a person has been at the top of the MMA, a person who has had to do this kind of talking on microphones and being exciting before in that last job, a person has done actual acting in films.
Have you seen her in movies?
She's not good in them.
No,
don't get me wrong.
She's not good. She's never been.
But you know what? I'm just saying. I expected something a little bit better and more professional than we've seen out of Shayna Baszler.
I think Shayna Baszler is getting better.
I think Shayna Baszler is getting better too. But you know what?
But you have to remember, Shayna Baszler, when she first started out, was one of my least favorite things of last year.
Yeah, there's a reason that she was the worst newcomer.
Yeah, but she put the time in.
I agree. Again, this is not to disparage Shayna Baszler as much as it's to say I don't think that their talents are incredibly dissimilar, and one of them is in the developmental show where the idea is you're in there to get better and learn how to actually do this, and the other is on Raw.
Hey, John, it's because Shayna Baszler isn't a big name.
I'm aware of why it is. That doesn't make it all right.
I know. Well, Shayna Baszler will probably end up being better in the long run, and that's good. We'll see.
Not to skip ahead to this week's next talk.
Excuse me? What's that?
You know what I said.
All right.
Shayna Baszler still looks really awkward coming to the ring.
All right, we'll get to that, but let's transition to talking about Monday Night Raw. The show that I did not
we
watch.
already transitioned to talking about Monday Night Raw. Keep talking about Monday Night Raw. Let's talk about things like, the Miz is right.
I didn't about what I didn't watch.
So apparently off camera, this is Miz cut a fucking another blistering promo of his that was fucking amazing as usual because it's the goddamn Miz. And basically, he fucking buried Kurt Angle because Kurt Angle doesn't have a match for him for WrestleMania yet.
Yeah.
And fucking buried Kurt Angle for the whole thing. And Corey got in on this too, burying him. So do you know what? Do you know anything about what happened on Raw?
I do know about this. About the whole Miz thing.
About this might be your opponent.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
What?
Really? You can't tell the guy who he's fucking fighting at the most important show of the year?
He hasn't decided yet.
How's he not fucking decided?
Kurt Angle's bad at his job. That's his character. I don't think you understand this, John.
But the thing is that, it's kind of hard to be oh man, it's just Kurt Angle's bad at his character. It's hard to look at this from the perspective of it being a television show when you consider that, they've spent fucking years not giving a shit about the Intercontinental Championship and just doing fuck all and whatever the fuck with it. They spent a whole bunch of years doing let's just do some ladder match bullshit. Just throw everybody in there. I don't fucking know.
Those were good, though.
They were some of them were good, but then you get fucking Zack Ryder holding the title for a day.
Okay, I can't defend that one.
And then you get last year where they said, fuck it, let's just put it on the pre-show. Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin. That'll be fun, right?
No.
No.
So it looks like they're at least trying with the title this time.
Are they? Because it doesn't seem like they even know what the fuck they're doing.
Hey, John. WrestleMania's 6 weeks away. They got plenty of time. They can't just build the match now.
I mean, they could.
No.
They've already done that for one of the matches.
Well, yeah, this is the marquee match.
And you're telling me that
The Intercontinental title doesn't matter? Yeah, that is what I'm telling you.
well, I know that's what you're telling me, but like, I want them to fucking say it.
No, because The Miz is going to keep telling you that it does matter. He's wrong.
Dude, in like, I mean, not to quote him directly here, but in 60 days, he will be the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Yeah, I know. Because they keep forgetting the belt exists and that he's wearing it.
Mrs. Bay.
Well, you're not wrong on that one.
Miz,
That's why he's getting his own
Miz
show.
Everything.
Getting his own show. But yeah, it's going to be a multi-man match for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania.
Miz had a match against Seth Rollins, who might be his opponent.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome.
Champions lose.
Then immediately afterwards, Miz had a match against Finn Balor, who might be his WrestleMania opponent.
Question, what was Finn wearing?
Just his regular jacket. He didn't have the blue jacket.
Oh. Okay.
I did like the blue jacket. I thought it was cool looking.
Well, I have good news for you. He wore it on Tuesday.
What a surprise. He wore it on the Blue Show.
No, he wasn't on the Blue Show. He was on the Red and Blue Show.
I mean, he was on the show that they film after the Blue Show.
Yeah. But we'll get to it because there's some fun stuff about that. But yeah, Miz lost twice. All the champions are losing, except for the tag champs for some reason.
Because there's literally no one else.
True. Well, I mean, they could, do something. They could do the crazy thing of having them fight the Usos.
They did that.
Yeah, do it again.
No. I don't
Title
want that.
unification match. Let's go.
No.
Oh. But having them and have the tag champs get to use both brands would be nice. Because there are no tag divisions.
One could argue that there never were.
Also, remember the Revival?
No, who's that?
They were a team. They're called the Top Guys. They don't exist anymore on Raw.
Never heard of them.
That's a shame. Anything else in this Raw?
Oh, you're right. You mean those two idiots that got murdered by DX?
Nope. Don't remember that. What else happened on Raw, John? We talked about Roman. We talked about Ronda.
There was a 6-woman match, but I don't really care.
Who?
Who was it? It was the team of Alexa and Mickie James and Nia Jax. Oh yeah, also they opened the show with Alexa cutting a promo with Mickie James hanging out with her. And it was
I got you to say the thing, and then the robot talked.
It was dumb.
Yes, it was.
They had a match against Asuka, Bayley, and Sasha, and then Bayley
weird. The team with Asuka on it won. Couldn't have seen that coming.
Bayley bailed because cool. More like Bailey, am I right?
Nope. Why did she bail?
It took me so long to think about that. Because Sasha tried to tag her in.
What's wrong with that?
Pissed off about Elimination Chamber.
Oh, suck it up. What, is Bailey gonna turn heel?
No.
Whatever.
No.
Asuka won at least.
Well,
right?
maybe actually. I don't know. Like remember, because I was actually going to make the comparison of, nah, they're just doing that bullshit they did with Shield. And it's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they made it seem like Seth Rollins was like actually going to be the one to bail on the team. Because, oh man, you fuck be dicks. I'm not going to take this tag and I'm just going to let you lose. And then, yeah, no, he did turn heel. He was the one to turn heel.
Hey, John.
What?
What if the thing with him turning heel, or with Bayley turning heel, is that she now just hugs people that don't want hugs? And just squeezes them to death. That's her new gimmick.
I believe that is assault.
Yeah? And? Most things in wrestling are assault.
Well, you got me there. Anyway, Braun fought Elias. I don't care.
Braun won. By DQ.
Are you surprised?
Yeah, considering he lost that Elimination Chamber.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Elias is clearly the more important person here. Do you understand the whole company is named after Walk with Elias, right?
It's true.
Just facts.
Also, John Cena cut that promo, and it was good, but also whatever.
Oh, you challenged The Undertaker. Cool. I can't wait for that match. Right?
No.
Why is he not fighting The Undertaker?
Because apparently that match is impossible.
Why?
That's actually what he said.
How's it impossible? Undertaker was at Raw 25. He clearly still exists.
He was just all like, whatever, guys, I'm going to SmackDown. Bye. I'm going to get a match there. Bye.
Yeah, I'm aware. That's the show I watch. He was very much on that show.
Did John Cena get the match that he wanted?
Yes, of course he got the match he wanted.
Did he do it by pinning the top champion on the show?
Of course he did. He's John Cena.
What a cool guy. I love John Cena.
Is this the part where you want me to talk about SmackDown?
You texted me that SmackDown was good this week.
It was good this week.
I read the results of SmackDown, and I went, what the fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. You didn't. The results did not have everything that happened on SmackDown. You want me to talk about SmackDown?
Fuck. Really? Now it's a fucking 6-pack challenge?
What are you... What?
The fucking main event in Fastlane.
Yeah, of course it is.
Dumb as shit.
Yeah. Now let me talk to you, John, about SmackDown, because...
I don't want to hear about it, because you're going to try and tell me the fucking Baron Corbin and fucking Sami Zayn was cool.
No, I'm not
John, permutation
John,
of that shit.
John, stop. I'm not talking about everything that happened on SmackDown. I'm talking about the good things. That was not one of the good things. One of the good things was John Cena. He showed up, and he's like, I'm on SmackDown, and the crowd's like, oh, it's you. Yeah,
you said that last night.
And then the crowd said, Rusev Day.
The crowd said that a lot during both Elimination Chamber and Raw.
As they should, and they said it to John Cena, and then Danny Bryan and Shane McMahon came out, and they're like... Well,
noted.
They said duly noted to Rusev Day, but also, yo, you want to be in the title match? Fuck yeah. But I guess you have to earn it, so why don't you beat our champion in the main event that we're going to give away, John Cena versus AJ Styles on the TV? And he's like, okay, I'll do that. And you know what? Did you know John Cena versus AJ Styles is pretty good?
Yeah, I remember one of those matches being pretty close to our match of the year.
Yeah, a couple of them were really good. This one was also really good, considering it was on TV and was limited in time. They made the most of it. It was fun. It was back and forth. There was a real fun spot with the AJ Styles getting put through the table, and then AJ Styles used a fan's hand to get up and get back in the ring and by the count of 10.
All right, then.
I have a gif of it over on ProWrestling.Cool. You should check it out. My About Last Night article. Pretty fun. But yeah, John Cena ended up winning because, of course, John Cena wins. And now it's a 6-pack challenge.
I wonder, I can't wait to see John Cena win the 6-pack challenge.
He's not going to win the 6-pack challenge.
Well, yeah, of course, because Styles is winning. I know
Styles
this.
is winning.
We all know this.
But the positive is John Cena is adding some star power to this match that's desperately needed.
Hey!
Yeah?
Kevin Owens will always be my superstar.
Yeah, Kevin Owens is not the problem. Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler are the problem.
Look, man, it's Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus AJ Styles. Also, those two are here. Or at least it was.
Yeah, I know. But you want to hear about...
Dolph Ziggler sure sounds like he was exciting on this week's episode.
I mean, I didn't write anything aside for the part where he kicked Kevin Owens in the head for real.
What a great guy. That's super exciting.
Hold on 1 second, John. I'll be right back. You talk about how much you love Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler's bad. That's about all I have to say. And remember when Dolph Ziggler was cool? He did cool things that were fun and exciting. I don't know. Anyway, we're just to remind you all out there, we are monitoring our chat over twitch.tv/ozononline to send us your questions, your comments.
You don't want to talk about Dolph Ziggler, John?
I finished talking about Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, I had to deal with something real fast. It's a live show, everybody.
I finished talking about him. I said everything that needed to be said. He's bad.
Yeah, all he did on the show was kick Kevin Owens in the back of the head for reals.
Cool.
Don't matter. Again, stop trying to lead the notes. I'm trying to ignore a bunch of things that happen on this show and get to the good stuff. You know what was good on SmackDown?
No.
Breezango.
Okay.
They exist. And they have a bulletin board with pictures from all their segments, and they say solved in different ways. And then Josh Duhamel showed up. You know, the actor.
Who?
The actor. Josh Duhamel, he showed up on WWE before.
Oh.
And he's like, hey, I'm here to promote my show Unsolved on USA Network. So, it's a show about mysteries, so I thought I'd hang out with you guys. And Breezango
on the big... Oh, right! Okay. He's the white guy on the Tupac show that the show seems to be about.
Yeah, he's on Unsolved, which is a show about solving the mysteries of the murders of Biggie Smalls and Tupac.
Murder of 2 prominent black rappers, starring white guy.
As you know, it's America.
Yep, America in 2018. Also America in ever.
Mm-hmm. But
anyway, heel turn.
Heel turn. This segment was real good. It was great. He was trying to talk about a show, and Breezango like, yeah, well, see, we actually solved our mysteries, so fuck you, buddy.
Damn, he's got him there.
And then he was trying to talk about how the show is about, trying about the murders of Tupac and Biggie, and then Fandango points behind him and says, look, we solved it. We solved your case. And behind him are the New Day, and they're pointing at Big E.
It's racist.
No, because Big E instead of Biggie. It's really good.
It's racist.
And then Big E mentioned how they won that rap battle, so he was going to do a rap. And then at the end of his rap, he jumped into Xavier Woods and Kofi's arms while he was lounging, and it was amazing. It's the lead picture on About Last Night. It's so good. But yeah, the segment ends with Duhamel mentioning that it's a TV show and he's not actually a detective, and it crushing Breezango. With Fandango saying, hey, he always looked up to him, and this totally ruined everything. It was great. this was good promotion for the show. I actually tuned into some of it after SmackDown. They got me. They should do more of this. How
was it, Owen?
It was kind of in the background. I was writing notes.
All right, then.
But it seemed like it was good. Well done.
Okay, then.
So yeah, Breezango got to exist. I was happy about that.
I hear that the USA is fine with saying the fuck word on television now.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Rusev to drop it.
The fuck word.
The fuck word.
Can we just cancel the rest of Heel Turn and just play that YouTube video of Vince saying the fuck word for 30 minutes?
No, we don't own the rights to that.
I mean, does anyone own the rights to that?
Yeah. Google. Mr. Rob Google. He owns it.
I don't think that's true.
You proved me wrong then.
If anything, probably HBO owns it. But...
And I'll talk to you about the New Day.
Well, while you do that,
no, you're not going to play it. You're not.
I'm going to play it.
No, you're not going to play it on the stream.
You're right. It's not going to broadcast through the stream. It's going to broadcast into my headphones. Spend the rest of this episode laughing to myself going...
All right, fine. Everyone say goodbye to John. I'm going to talk about the rest of the show with Adam.
All right, then.
I'll tell everybody about the New Day. We're also in one of the best segments they've ever been in. Because it involved Big E getting spritzed in the balls.
What?
Kofi spritzed him. David kept trying to cut a promo, and every time he started talking, Big E yelled, "Spritz me," and then Kofi had his little bottle and spritzed him in the balls.
Sure.
And he kept doing it, and Xavier was like actually like breaking because he was like really did not want him to keep doing this, but they did. And then the Usos came out and says, "Hey, motherfuckers," because you can say the fuck word on USA Network.
The fuck word.
It's not true. They did not actually say motherfucker, but they did say, "Hey, you guys are all, we had a great feud, but also you guys are just a bunch of, Fruit Loop dressing clowns while we're an actual serious team. And that's why at the end of our battles, we ended up with the belts. And also, you guys are in our way of getting a spot on WrestleMania. And don't know if you know this, we've never been on a WrestleMania."
I did know this.
Yeah, and it's part of the story now. It's like, since WrestleMania 27, we have not been on WrestleMania. And that's kind of fucked up because we're like the best tag team. So, you guys are not taking our spot. And you guys can continue to live in the past while we're, fighting in the present. And then they started to do their USA Penitentiary thing, but then Big E just went ballistic. And talked about how the New Day had to work with nothing and built themselves up to become the the huge stars that they are, instead of only getting to where the Usos are because of their dad. But that's the only reason the Usos even got a shot is because who they're related to, where the New Day just had nothing and built themselves up and grabbed the opportunities for themselves.
That's pretty the fuck word up.
Yeah, it was really good. This was an amazing promo. This was on par with the rap battle. It may have actually been better. I liked it a lot. It was very heated. It did end really weird. With when they were about to go toe to toe, the Bludgeon Brothers came out. And then what happened was Bludgeon Brothers came out and brought their hammers into the ring, and everyone just slowly got out of the ring and walked away. And that was it.
Cool.
I did appreciate the crowd chanted at them, chanted, "Why you scared?" It's a valid question. Why are they scared of the Bludgeon Brothers? Are you scared of the Bludgeon Brothers?
Because they got big hammers, and hammers are scary as the fuck word.
Yeah. You know what else is scary?
Being only 2 minutes into this 30-minute video of Vince word for 30 minutes.
John, you need to stop doing that. and actually like talk with me. You're killing me here. You really are killing me.
He says the fuck word.
Rusev met with Shane McMahon earlier in the day about how fucked up it is that Rusev hasn't been on SmackDown in weeks, which is a valid thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then Aiden English is like saying like it's Rusev Day and what the fuck are you doing?
Well, yeah, of course it's Rusev Day.
And Shane's like, yeah, sure. Fine, you have a match tonight.
Shane says, noted.
No, he said they have a match. And Rusev said, fine, who am I fighting? And Shane's like, no. Aiden English has a match. And he did. Against Shinsuke Nakamura.
All right, then.
This match went through a commercial break, and I don't know why. Also, Rusev was interfering to try to help Aiden English win, but it didn't work.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? Shinsuke Nakamura, the guy who won the Rumble, won the match against Aiden English.
What?
I know.
How's that
Wild.
possible?
Wild. But yeah, that happened. And the last thing I want to talk about on SmackDown is Bobby Roode was having an interview.
Nope.
About having to defend his title at Fastlane. And then Randy Orton showed up. And then Jinder Mahal showed up. I'm just kidding. Jinder Mahal didn't show up.
Good.
They didn't even mention Jinder. I don't think he exists anymore. And I'm kind of okay with it. No Jinder Mahal.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
But Randy Orton actually cut a good valid reason for why he's going after the U.S. title. And you know what that is?
'Cause fuck you, I'm Randy Orton.
No. It's because in my 16 years in this company, it's the one belt I haven't had. So I want that belt. I want to complete my set. And I went, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Why not?
Right, then.
It was Chris Jericho's story too. It's like, I'd never held the U.S. title. I want that. Now Randy Orton's like that. I want the U.S. belt. And fuck Bobby Roode. He kind of said and fucking Bobby Roode, and I was like, yeah, he does suck as champion. You're right. So, yeah,
Fuck word.
Yeah, screw it. I'm on board with this match. Whatever. It's not gonna be good, but at least they have a reason for it. Instead of, oh, there was a top 10 list. Stupid. Yeah, that's all the important things on SmackDown. I had actual points of positivity to talk about, so that's a thumbs up for me. Unlike the previous week. And then the Mixed Match Challenge was good this week, too. Because it was the start of the second round, and it was the team of Finn Balor and Sasha Banks taking on the team of The Miz and Asuka. You like those people, right?
Sure.
Finn was wearing his blue stuff again.
Cool.
Nakamura was in the Facebook chat, and he said, Blue Finn. And then he said, that's tasty. He's saying that Finn is tuna. It looks like a tuna fish. Come on, Nakamura's goofy. He's wild. He's the rock star. Come on. Give me something.
What about Nakamura? What?
Were you not even listening to me?
I'm mostly just...
Stop listening to that song, John.
But it's the fuck word.
No, stop listening to it.
No, I was listening. It's just, I'm mostly still not understanding why Nakamura is here.
Because they always have somebody in the chat on the Facebook. It's fun.
Yeah, but Nakamura lost.
Yeah. They have...
So why is he in the chat?
Because he's got
nothing
else to do. He's got nothing else to do.
I guess he got a point there.
They had Big E and Carmella in the chat the other week, and they were eliminated.
Well,
they just have
how much
people.
of this I've watched, because I feel like the last time I was watching it was people that have not been eliminated in the chat.
No, they just have people that are that are there for SmackDown anyway, just hanging out. That makes sense. Anyway, they had a good storyline for this, actually, believe it or not. Instead of just, oh, we're gonna say each other's catchphrases, that's fun. Instead, the Miz was talking about in their promo was talking about how they were gonna keep their undefeated streak, and Asuka had to keep correcting him, saying, "No, it's my undefeated streak. What the fuck are you talking about?" And the Miz like, "No, don't worry. No, I know your English isn't very good, but it's ours." It's like, no. She's like, "No, I understand what I'm saying. It's my streak." So the whole storyline was Asuka being very paranoid about the Miz being in the ring because she didn't want him to fuck up her streak.
Fair. Reasonable, even.
Especially because, and which she also mentioned, is you lost to Finn Balor last night. Please don't lose to him again when my streak is on the line. You idiot.
Yeah. Reasonable.
It was awesome. That was the story, was Asuka like being very, very upset at the apron every time the Miz was in trouble. It was really good. And then like actually having like her break up pinfalls, which we haven't had in the mixed match challenge. Having, you know, the opposite gender breaking up pinfalls, which was nice. It was good. It was a really good match, and the ending was awesome because it ended with the men as legal in the match, but all 4 people in the ring, and Sasha putting Asuka into the bank statement while Finn has the Miz in a crossface, and it looks like they're both about to tap at the same time. But Asuka gets near the ropes. Sasha does that thing where she kicks the rope and turns it and like flips it to be back in the center of the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Except Asuka gets out of it during this transition and puts the Asuka lock on, which causes Sasha to tap, even though, you know, she's not legal. Finn looks over at her tapping, which is enough of a distraction for the Miz to move the momentum of the crossface into a pinfall, and then pins Finn.
Sure.
It was really good. Everyone was involved in it. And then Finn had the best shocked looks on his face that they kept cutting to, and it was fun to watch.
Hooray!
Yeah, it was great. It was a great match. Like, it was an actually great match, not just, oh, it's a silly mixed match challenge thing. It was an actually great match. And then next week we have the team of Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman taking on Jimmy Uso and Naomi.
All right, then.
That should be a fun one, too.
I guess.
And then 205 Live was fine, but there's nothing really to report, so I'll just tell you that there's good wrestling on this show. Cedric Alexander beats TJP because, of course. And Roddy defeated Kalisto because, of course. And Roddy is becoming the MVP of this tournament because he's really, really good, even if the crowd's like not reacting because it's 205 Live.
How weird that you don't care to talk about the 205 Live on the week that the Drew Gulak does nothing.
No, I don't want to talk about it because there's like nothing to report besides they had some really good matches that you should watch. I don't need to break them down because this is a long episode of Heel Turn anyway.
I can't believe it.
I can't tell by your voice that you're tired.
Drew Gulak is not involved. No, I'm giving you shit.
Shut up, John. I really enjoyed the show. You should watch it. Drew Gulak, I think, is on next week. I don't remember.
Oh, I can't wait to see Drew Gulak.
Yeah, and then he's going to lose. I'm going to be mad.
It's going to be so exciting to watch.
Fuck you. Just talk about NXT.
He's so good.
I hate you, John.
He's such a good character.
You're the fuck word.
He's not doing his character.
You're the fuck word.
What the fuck did you call me?
I called you the fuck word.
You know what? Fair. Anyway, NXT was also this week, and it was very good.
Tell me about it.
Or at least it started off really strong.
Uh-oh.
And it wasn't as strong in the end, but it was that fucking first match though. Hey, Owen, do you like the Tyler bait?
Yeah, it's
Do you
great.
like the Velveteen Dream?
Of course, dude. Why are you even asking that one?
Well, you're in luck because they had a match.
Oh, good.
Would you be surprised if I told you that it was really good?
And had an actual lively crowd that enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Would you be surprised if I told you that?
No, I wouldn't be.
Well, I have some bad news for you.
Oh no, what?
It was actually better than that. It was really
Nice.
It was a great fucking match.
Of course it was. Tyler Bates awesome. Is he just a member of NXT now?
I don't know.
Because I want to know for our stats if I should just move him to NXT.
I mean, I feel like he's always been a member of NXT.
The UK people have always been kind of weird.
Yeah, but NXT is basically where the UK people live.
Yeah,
like,
I'm starting to think that I'm just gonna move them in our stats thing to be on NXT
until this fucking UK show starts. I mean, I think that's where they need to live.
With the exception of Mark Andrews, he is moved to the cruiserweight division.
Well, yeah, Mandrews is definitely a cruiserweight. Yeah,
but I'm just saying that because WWE's website lists him as a cruiserweight.
Yeah,
he's not.
Does it?
Yeah, they say he's officially on 205 Live.
Where do they list like Wolfgang?
I think he's listed as. Oh, that's a good question. I should check. I don't even know if he's listed. He might not even be on their roster thing. And if he is, he's probably listed as NXT.
It should be.
Yeah, he's probably. You talk. I'll look it up.
Yeah, that match was really good. You should watch that match. It was really cool. What else happened on this show? Adam Cole fought Cesar Bononi.
Excuse me?
Adam Cole, baby, fought Cesar Bononi.
Cesar Bononi's okay.
They picked him as the superstar to watch or some bullshit?
Who picked him?
I don't know. The same people that said that Aleister Black and Velveteen Dream was rivalry of the year.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, some kind of like fake fucking slammies or some shit for NXT. I think it's probably the same thing.
The words?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. People vote on that. Also, Wolfgang is not on the roster page.
Fuck that.
I know.
Fuck that.
I know.
Where's the Pete Dunne?
He's listed as NXT.
Good.
All of the UK people that they actually have listed on that page are listed as NXT just by default.
What about, is Trent Seven on there?
Oh, God, now you're gonna open it up again, you asshole.
Yep, I am. Anyway, this match was basically Adam Cole trying to convince Cesar Bononi to join the Undisputed Era. And
why?
Then because it was a ruse to just beat the shit out of him. And
oh, okay, that sounds like Adam Cole.
Throw a spit at his fucking face and kill him.
Baby.
Yeah, this is barely a match. Adam Cole just fucking trucked him.
As you do.
Yep, as you do. Shayna Baszler had her match against Kairi Sane.
Trent Seven's listed as NXT.
Good. I'm glad that.
Also, he's not a cruiserweight, so duh.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't know. If they didn't have Wolfgang on there, I could see Trent Seven not be.
Trent Seven's in the what do you call it? The Dusty Classic. So yeah.
Oh, good.
He's part of Mustache Mountain.
Oh, is Mustache Mountain in it? I didn't know.
Yes, they are.
They did show the brackets. They had a bunch of promos for Dusty Classic, by which I mean they had two.
Let me guess. Sanity?
No.
Let me guess. Undisputed Era?
No.
Oh wait, they wouldn't be in it because they're the champs. Street Profits?
Yes.
And Heavy Machinery?
No.
Shit. Hold on. Who the fuck else is in this tournament? Wait.
By the way, do you know who Street Profits are fighting in the first round of the Dusty Classic? Which will probably be next week?
Who?
Heavy Machinery.
Nice. That's why I thought they would promo against them. Was the other team Oney Lorcan and Danny Burch?
Nope.
Who was it?
Authors of Pain.
Oh, They don't cut promos. That doesn't count. That was
They cut a cool promo.
Paul Ellering cut the promo.
Paul Ellering cut the promo as hanging at the top of that staircase. And then Akam appeared at one side of the staircase and started yelling in whatever weird language, and then yelled a bunch of other words in English.
Uh-huh.
And Rezar appeared on the other side of the staircase, and he started yelling in the language that they speak that I don't know. And then he said some English words. And Paul Ellering said some more things. And they yelled.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was cool. I liked it. I like Authors of Pain. They're great. Shut up.
Tell me more about next.
Do you know who they're fighting in the Dusty Classic next week?
No, I don't know.
I actually think that this is really fucking interesting. They're fighting TM61.
Good. TM61's going to beat them.
That'd be cool.
I think it's going to be TM61 in the finals against...
You really think that Team 61's going back to the finals?
Yeah, man.
Because remember what the finals was last time.
Yeah, I know.
Spoilers, it was this match.
Yeah, I know. As I say, TM61's going to win this time. And they're going to fight...
I was saying it for the audience at home. Come on, I know you know.
I forget. I was looking at the bracket before and I said who I wanted them to fight. I don't remember now.
Sanity.
No, it might be Mustache Mountain.
I don't think it's going to be Mustache.
If they're on separate sides of the bracket, then that's who I picked.
I don't think
believe in Mustache Mountain, you asshole.
I don't think it'll be Mustache Mountain.
Fuck you.
They're not going to do face versus face.
Yeah, this is NXT. They don't give a fuck.
They're not going to do that.
All right, tell me
They've
more.
never done it. They've never done it for the Dusty Classic.
They've only had a couple of them.
I mean, this is the third, yes, but no, man. Like, come on. Remember the first one? It was fucking.
It was Joe and Finn
versus like Corbin and someone.
Rhino.
Who the fuck was Corbin's partner? Oh, it was Rhino, right?
Yeah, that's what I said, Rhino.
Oh, I didn't hear you say Rhino. I
said Rhino!
Well, fuck you.
Fuck me.
Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane had their match.
Oh, was it better than their other one?
Yes.
Good. Did Shayna Baszler actually like do good moves? And not like legit try to hurt her?
Shayna Baszler was better, yeah.
Good. That's good.
I'm still... like I said, I still think that there's a lot about her that's pretty awkward. I think that there's a lot of her that, like, and granted, yeah, she's in developmental, so no shit. But, like, I still feel like there's a lot of Shayna Baszler that is just kind of playing wrestler and doesn't feel like a wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, this is going to sound a lot meaner than I intend to.
Stop being mean.
I won't. I look at her entrance where she does the fucking oh, I hold my hands out and I do the fake diamond cutter and then I do my like warm up punching routine thing. Like, and it just reminds me of Eva Marie.
Wow.
It reminds me of that, like, because it feels less like someone who's being a wrestler, someone who's doing a character, than it does someone that's doing like the fucking, like, it's someone who is playing a wrestler from a video game where you hit the fucking taunt button and they're just doing the pre-canned animation because it's really all they know how to do.
I think it's more that she's doing an MMA entrance, which isn't about flash. It's about, doing a hand sign and then getting to the ring.
It's a bad MMA entrance.
Yeah, she needs work.
If that's what she's doing, she's not doing it well.
Yeah, she's
like, I get what she's doing from the, like, okay, I'm just doing my warm-up punches, things like that. The problem is not like, oh man, she's doing this routine that's bad. It's that, like, she does the exact same routine the exact same way like 3 fucking times in her entrance.
Yeah, she needs work, but yeah, she's working on it.
No, I'm not trying to say otherwise. She's definitely looking a lot better than she has. I thought that this was probably one of her best matches. Granted, she hasn't had that many, so it's not like, it's hard to fucking, otherwise, but like I thought that she looked really good here, even if I thought that the ending was not great.
What was the ending?
The ending was Shayna won, but it's not that Shayna won that bothered me as much as it was Kyrie tapped very quickly.
Yeah, she didn't want to get killed.
It didn't seem.
She's a twig.
It didn't feel right.
Twig. Little twig, and she didn't want to get snapped.
It didn't feel right for Kyrie's character.
Okay.
Is all I'm saying.
I get it.
But it was a good match.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, the main event was Almas and Zelina being dicks.
What?
Yeah.
That was the main event?
Yeah, the main event was Almas coming out to the ring to cut a promo about you fuck Johnny Gargano.
Word?
Johnny Gargano was all like, "Oh, I won respect, and that's cool." Now fuck that. You know what? Fucking Almas got paid.
It's not wrong.
She's not wrong.
Not wrong at all.
I just want to throw this out there, by the way, even though it actually doesn't matter, and I'm just kind of killing time here. I'm getting a whole bunch of messages from Discord, our Discord here.
Yeah.
Looking at the people talking about the songs that they would buy from the Rock Band Network.
I mean, not our Discord, a different Discord.
I mean,
not the Ozone Discord.
Yes, the other Discord that we are a part of.
Yeah.
I find it interesting that the only songs they're saying are the ones that you did.
What? No.
Yeah.
No, my songs are all bad. I'm never relicensing them.
I mean, this person wants St. Elmo's Fire.
No, I'm taking that to the grave.
Which I agree, it's bad.
I'm taking that one to the grave. Also, I can't say it's bad. Come on, this is public.
Well, I'm aware. That's why I'm saying
all of the artists I worked with are professionals, and I am honored to have partnered with them.
And I have no relation to this any way whatsoever.
This is my stream.
Say,
don't talk bad about my friends.
I'm your friend. You talk bad about me all the time.
Well, that's because you're here to defend yourself. They're not. Also, we don't have a contract with each other.
Anyway, they cut this promo, and then it ended with Aleister Black coming out and being all like, "Hey, I'm Aleister Black.
I'm with the belt."
He wants the belt, but then Killian Dane came out and was all like, "No, but actually, I want the belt."
Like, yo, check out my sick bagpipes. Also, fuck you.
Check out my sick. I thought you were gonna say check out my sick back hair, and I was like, "Yeah, he's got a lot of that."
Both. Check out both. Boom.
Anyway, basically the show ended with Black and Killian beating the shit out of each other while fucking Almas hung out in the ring on the entrance and laughed about it.
Nice.
Because he's like, ha ha ha, they're fighting instead of fighting me. That's cool.
I'd like them to have a triple
threat. And he's not wrong.
Triple threat would be cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Make it a four-way. Put Lars Sullivan in there. Remember him?
Yeah, where the fuck has Lars been?
I don't know. He hasn't been to the tapings. He might be injured.
I don't like it.
Maybe that thing, he's getting that thing. Remember his knee was in a brace? Maybe he's getting that fixed.
I was wondering what that was about.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I just know he wasn't at the tapings.
Yeah, it sucks. I miss Lars. And I was thinking, like, well, they're not doing anything with, but they'll get back to him. He's got to do that, right?
He'll come back, hopefully.
I mean, he better.
What's this last thing you wrote in the notes?
Oh, we talked about it. It was the Dusty Rhodes Classic promos.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, it was the Street Profits promo and the Authors Pain promo.
Nice.
Street Profits promo was actually kind of funny.
What'd they do?
They were hanging out on the street, interviewing people on the street to ask them who they thought was going to win, but it was just them taking turns interviewing each other, and the other person would give themselves a fake name, but was just wearing the ring gear.
Nice.
It was really stupid.
I like it.
But I was into it.
Did they have the solo cup?
No, I don't think they did, actually.
Wow. Wow. Is that it for NXT?
Hold on, I have one more update for you.
What do you want? What?
Lars is younger than I am.
Ah! Get fucked. You're old.
Lars is also older than you by like 3 weeks.
Oh, good. He's older. That's cool.
In conclusion, Lars looks really fucking old for a 29-year-old man. Which makes me feel better about myself.
And that's all that matters.
And that's it for Heel Turn. A production of ProWrestling.Cool.
It's not just cool, it's not cool.
It's a website where we do things on the website. You check out the website.
Yeah, where eventually your review will go up, I hope.
Lars Sullivan's real name is Dylan Miley.
You're a Dylan Miley.
That's a weird name.
Mm-hmm.
Dylan Miley Cyrus.
John, just keep going.
Sorry, I had to come up with that joke there. It was real funny.
No, it was not good. Keep going.
You're not good!
I know this!
Oh, man. Look, guys. We stream this sucker live every Wednesday. Start over at twitch.tv/ozoneonline. Cool. Great thing that we do that's neat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what else is neat, Owen?
YouTube?
Sure. That wasn't what I was going to say, though.
I mean, YouTube's... Actually, you know what? YouTube is not cool. But we stream there, too. Anyway.
It's true.
What else is
the
cool?
Definition of not cool? Facebook is... okay, actually.
No, you're wrong.
Cool.
That's not cool either.
Yeah, Facebook is really not cool. I'm sorry.
They're stealing our data and they're listening to you on your phone.
But hey, guess what?
What?
We're there anyway. Check us out at facebook.com/pwdotc. You can also follow us on Twitter at The Heel Turn. They suck too, but whatever.
Yeah, you know Facebook, the app on your phone actually listens to you, right?
No, I know.
Because I talk about restaurants to somebody, and then I get a Facebook ad about that restaurant. It's kind of fucked up.
No, I'm aware. I've heard this before.
It's really fucked up. But don't worry, we're not listening to your conversations on your phone. Wink.
Speak for yourself, man. I'm always listening.
However, we're listening to you if you subscribe to the proper tier on our Patreon.
Oh my.
At patreon.com/pwc.
Oh my.
If you're an insane person and you give us $20 a month, we'll do an article that you suggest. Like,
oh my.
Like the one that John was supposed to do.
Like still coming.
All right. You say this.
You
say this about a lot of things, John.
Yeah, I know.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Fair. I mean, it takes me a while, but it's always fucking good.
Oh, I know. Slow and steady wins the race. However, you were talking about Twitter, and even though it's not cool, you can follow me on it at @the_ozone.
Indeed.
What about you?
You can follow me on Twitter and various other places on the internet at IamJohnGM.
All right. Well, John, that's it for Heel Turn. We will be back next week, and next week I will have my predictions for the final SmackDown pay-per-view ever. It's gonna be Fastlane.
Hooray! Fastlane's always been a great show. So I bet this one will be no different.
Killing me. I'm trying to be positive. You're really killing me here, John. Anyway,
well, that was your first mistake. Trying to be positive about things that are impossible to be positive about. Like wrestling.
Fair enough. Well, we will be back next week, and until then...
The fuck word, 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 the fuck word.